I'm Justin Allen with the RBL Group. In Chapter 2 of HR Transformation, we talk about building a business case. In this clip, I'm going to share a simple but effective process for building your business case so that you can get the support you need to make your HR transformation happen. When working with HR leaders around the globe, we often ask, how do you define success in HR? If you go to the average company today and talk to an HR generalist or a staffing specialist or even the chief HR officer, you're going to get answers like, I'm successful when my internal clients, our manufacturing and operations team, for example, are happy. Or, I'm successful when our talent acquisition cycle time is less than 15 days and our new hire attrition rate is lower than 7%. These answers can be good answers if they're followed with the words, so that. So let's try it again. From the HR generalist, I'm successful when my internal clients, our manufacturing and operations group, are happy so that we consistently meet the customer expectations by delivering our products to them on time and at a level of quality that makes them smile. Or from the staffing specialist, I'm successful when our talent acquisition time is less than 15 days and our new hire attrition rate is lower than 7%. So that, 1, we keep staffing costs down, which allows us to turn higher profits for our shareholders, and so that, 2, we never let our customers down because we always have the most important positions filled with highly qualified people who meet their needs. When we use so that in our definition of success, HR becomes much more real and relevant for our stakeholders both inside and outside of the business. Just as an entrepreneur must make a compelling business case to venture capitalists to secure funding, we in HR must make a compelling business case to secure support, sponsorship, and success in our effort to transform our HR organizations. So in Tool 2.5, Wayne Brockbank spoke about the HR professional's need to clearly understand the external environment, grasping the general economic conditions, specific industry trends, customer and competitor moves, and regulatory and technological environments. So, with the environmental context in mind, now you need to develop your business case for HR transformation. To help with that, we provided a simple worksheet, Tool 2.6, which you can download from transformhr.com, which you can use to develop your business case for HR transformation. Have each member of your HR transformation team complete this worksheet prior to your business case development meeting. Then use the worksheet as a framework to facilitate your discussion. Let's take a look at the 5 questions. Number 1, what are the 3 biggest challenges our organization is facing? This usually isn't a secret. For example, Pfizer knew that it would lose patent protection for Lipitor, the world's biggest selling prescription medicine. Consequently, they faced a significant reduction in the revenue that was currently funding much of its other operations. At Flextronics, business had grown exponentially, yet new competition was entering the market and the company needed to fundamentally reinvent itself to maintain its leading position. At Intel, it was simple changes in the market that required significant cost reductions for survival. So, question number 2. What is the impact of these challenges on our 3 most important stakeholders? Let's look at Pfizer. One critical stakeholder is obviously shareholders. If Pfizer couldn't cut costs to maintain a healthy balance sheet and also maintain a productive pipeline for future drugs, shareholders stood to lose significant value. Another important stakeholder for Pfizer is their consumers. Every day around the world, people count on companies like Pfizer to develop new and breakthrough drugs to ensure wellness and improve life. The lack of Lipitor revenue stood to significantly impact Pfizer's ability to dedicate resources for innovation. Now, as a side note, to answer this question fully, it's generally essential to invite the finance team to provide a report on the financial impact of these challenges on each one of our stakeholders. Numbers are obviously one of the most important components of any business case. So, with an understanding and quantification of the challenges we face, and then a look at the impact of these challenges on our stakeholders, let's move to question number 3. What transformations could HR make that would help stakeholders address these challenges? Going through each step in the model outlined in our book will provide a helpful insight for answering this question. For example, as Pfizer went through the process, they clearly identified that the separation of strategic and tactical work, as outlined in Chapter 4, would be one of the most impactful things they could do as part of their HR transformation. Okay, now question number 4. What would we reasonably expect the impact of these changes to be, and how would we measure it? This is really where the rubber hits the road, and the answer to this question ties directly to question number 2. Pfizer was able to quantify specific and significant cost reductions, in conjunction with the ability to help the firm increase innovation. Projecting both financial and intangible success indicators up front is critical when seeking sponsorship and support from senior leaders. So that brings us to question number 5. Why are we doing this transformative work? This question leads us back to the ever so important "so that." And your answers to the first 4 questions will really help you understand how to answer this question. It'll help your transformation team concisely and answer this critical question. With these questions answered, you are ready to communicate your business case to the senior executive team and board of directors and your HR professionals throughout the organization. By the way, I recommend that you take a look at Tool 8.2, the pilot's checklist, which provides some very helpful insights on how to communicate as you manage change. Well, now it's time to get to work. Best of luck as you build your business case for HR transformation.